My name is Chris. I'm with Tampa Hillsborough County Public Library. We're very happy to have you here this evening for a classical Indian dance. And before I hand things over to Tara, I just wanted to give a shout out to a video that you can watch using one of our resources. It's called Classical Indian Dance, and it's 2 Bharatanatyam dances. And you can watch this with the Canopy movies and television resource collection that we have. And you can access that at hcplc.org/books/movies. And now I'm going to turn my camera off and also my microphone off, and I'm going to hand things over to Tara from Rudram Dance Company. Hello, Tara, and welcome.
Hello, namaste to all of you, and thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. My name is Tara Priyadarshini Bikasani. I'm the director of Rudram Dance Company, a premier dance company, Indian classical dance company here in Tampa. We specialize in one kind of classical dance form called Bharatanatyam. And it's one of the oldest classical forms in India. As we go on, I would like to give a small exposure about this particular kind of classical dance form. It has 3 important elements that you would be seeing today. The first element is called Nrutta, which is a pure abstract rhythmic beautiful pattern, but it does not have any expressions as such, but creating beauty in the space with a perfect mathematical calculation makes this nrutta a beautiful component of Bharatanatyam. Then we have nrutya, that is the expressional ones. We use expressions through our hand gestures, we use expressions through our facial expressions and to our body languages, and we have chosen few special items just to perform today for you. And the last element is called natya. Natya means the drama component, that is the storytelling, mythological storytelling, which has been handed over to us generation by generation. Not taking too much of your time, we have 2 bright students here, Naina and Divya, who would be demonstrating few things for both of you. The very first thing that the students get to learn is the basic dance steps that's called Adavu. And just for your benefits, we have chosen few of the beautiful Adavus here. Can we do Namaskaram? Dhalang gutaka dikutaka dikitatum tak dim mi tak jenno tak dim mi takunta dikita takata. All right, you all enjoy now. Tattadavu. Dalang gutaka dikutaka dikitatum tei yat tei ya tei ya tei ya tei. Second speed. Tei ya tei ya tei ya tei ya tei ya tei ya tei. Takunta dikita taka tei takunta dikita takata. This is the very first contact that they would learn to make it on the ground. And as they progress, there's some more of a stretching. Adavus, I'll be using this terminology, Adavus, that is a basic dance steps. We have few for you. Dalang gutaka diku not Adavu. Dalang gutaka diku taka dikita tum tei yum that tei yum ta tei yum that tei yum ta tei yum that tei yum ta tei yum that tei yum ta. Second speed. Tei yum that tei yum ta 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 tei yum that takunta dikita takata. As we progress, we go to a little bit more complex Adavus. Here's one of them. Come. Dalang gutaka dikutaka dikita tum tei hat tei hi tei hat tei hi kita taka tei hat tei hi tei hat tei. Second speed. tay hat tay hi tay hat tay hi tay hat tay hi tap third speed hit tak tay hat tay hi tay hat tay hi tak kun ta di hit tak ta ta tay ta ha hit tay ta ha ta tay ta ha hit tay tam hit tak ta tay ta hat tak kun ta di hit tak ta. Here comes a little bit more complex adavus here. We have picked up two most beautiful adavus in Bharatanatyam. Dalam kutaka dikutaka tadikita tom ta jam tari tam jam tari jat gat tari tai tat ting gin nat tom tat ka tat ting gin nat tom tat ka dik ku tat ting gin nat tom. Here's the same adavus could be done in a little bit different way. Dalang gutaka di gutaka ta di kita tom kita taka dati kita tom ta kita taka dati kita tom taka dikku kita taka dati kita tom kita taka dati kita tom ta kita taka dati kita tom taka dikku kita taka dati kita tom. After this basic dance steps that the students get to learn for almost about 2 years, we start putting the different components that they have learned together to make a beautiful piece. Here's for your demonstration called a item called Jati Swaram. It is like a perfect mathematical calculation. We were talking about this beautiful item called Jatiswaram. It's like putting all the different components, basic components to put together. It's like a string of necklace, beautiful necklace being arranged for the musical notations. Music plays 50% of the dance. And here is for your view, Jatiswaram.
Sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa
Talangu taka diku taka ta dingina tum ta tanaku taka tanaku kinaku taka takita jum ta kata tanaku taka tanaku kinaku taka takita jum ti ta tanaku tanaku kinaku ta jum taka diku kada kada dum ta jum taka diku kada kada dum ta jum taka diku kada kada dum
sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ni da pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ni sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ni sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ni sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ni sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa.
After the pure abstract Nutta number, we have chosen an expressional number. Expressions using the hand gestures, expression using the facial gestures, and expression using the body. And an element of drama comes here. It's a beautiful composition on Lord Krishna, who is said to be the creator, the destroyer, and the protector in this world. Here's this Devanama by the senior students. Thank you.
जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण जगवनि पालिंपने जगन्मोहनने कृष्ण ಒಂದು ಪಾದವ ಭೂಮಿಯಲೂರಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪಾದದಿ ಗಗನವ ನಡೆದು ಒಂದು ಪಾದವ ಭೂಮಿಯಲೂರಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪಾದದಿ ಗಗನವ ನಡೆದು ಒಂದು ಪಾದ ಬಲಿ ಶಿವದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾದ ಬಲಿ ಶಿವದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟೆ ಇಂಥ ವಿಜಯವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿದೋ ಇಂಥ ವಿಜಯವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾದವ ಭೂಮಿಯಲೂರಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪಾದದಿ ಗಗನವ ನಡೆದು 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 ಒಂದು ಪಾದವ ಭೂಮಿಯಲೂರಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪಾದದಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾದ ಬಲಿ ಶಿರದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟೆ, ಒಂದು ಪಾದ ಬಲಿ ಶಿರದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟೆ, ಇಂದ ಬೀಜವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಗಡಿಗೋ, ಇಂದ ಬೀಜವನೆಲ್ಲಿ ಗಡಿಗೋ ರಂಗ ಜಗನ್ಮೋಹನನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಜಗವನೆ ಪಾಲಿಂಪತೆ ಜಗನ್ಮೋಹನನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
After this beautiful piece that you have watched it just now, it's about the God deciding to destroy the evil and to protect the good. And that's how Mahavishnu takes the avatara of Bali, wherein the Bali is being taught the lesson not to be arrogant king. These are the very technical gestures, but I would be presenting something very unique that you would be understanding very well. It's Vatsalya, the motherly love. Whether anywhere in the world, the mother expresses the same kind of love that she has it for her child. Here is Vatsalya Bhava, another beautiful Devanama.
ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರನ, 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 ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರನ. ಮಗನೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತ ಜಗದೋ ಉದಾರನ, ಮಗನೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತ ಜಗದೋ ಉದಾರ, ಮಗನೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತ ಮಗುಗಳ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯರ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ, ಮಗುಗಳ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯರ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ, ಮಗುಗಳ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯರ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರನ, ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಶೋಧ ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರನ.
There's another beautiful number that I wanted to show as a contrast. Vatsalya is something that universally a motherly love is shown. But another aspect which is very familiarized with the Bharatanatyam component is an emotion called Shringara. Shringara is a love between a man and woman. Sometimes we call it as an erotic love, or sometimes we call unconditional, unparalleled love. Here is a grown up Krishna, and there is a woman waiting for him. She's young and she's anticipating the arrival of Lord Krishna because she loves him. Here we introduce a new character called Saki, that is her best friend, who goes and tells Krishna, "Oh Krishna, she's been waiting, looking everywhere for you to arrive. And she's decorating herself. She's decorating the place that you two are going to spend time with it." Dari Chuchi Chunnadi. Thank you.
ನೀದು ಪ್ರಿಯ ದಾರಿ ಯೋಚು வெண்ணலக்காயக்க வேக்க மீரக மஞ்சியே வெண்ணலக்காயக்க வேக்க மீரக மஞ்சியே சன்ன ஜாஜியே விரோல ரமு గంధము రాజీ పేరోల సరము గంధము పన్నీరు చెంబులు పడక ఇంటిలో పన్నీరు చెంబులు పడక ఇంటిలో వన్నెల వాకిట నీలచి మన్నల వాకిట నీలచి జూచు నీకు ప్రియ తరదాక్షియ నీదు ప్రియ జూజు
Hope you're all enjoying it. After all this expressional number, we normally end our Bharatanatyam recital with a very special item called Dilana. This is in Raga Hindolam, set to Aditala, one of the very well-known choreographies of my guru, Srimati Krishnaveni Lakshmanan. The last item for today is Dilana. Thank you very much.
dim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanana ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana dim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana dim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana dim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim ditilana tanadara ditilana tilana tadim dim tanadra dira da dim tadim.
I hope you all had a good time. This is our final number, and we will be doing a Namaskar. Salutation to Mother Earth is one of the most important things. We do it before beginning the dance, we do it at the end of the dance. This is to seek the permission to stamp her in the beginning, and at the last to thank her for bearing the weight of that stamping. Here is Namaskar. Dalang gutaka digutaka tadikita tum tak ka dim mi tak ka jen no tak ka dim mi tak kunta dikita tak. Let me take a minute to introduce Sandhya Ganesh, Janani Prasanna, Ashwini Prasanna, Aditi Kanaganti, and Nayana Jaykumar, and we have Divya Jesh there at the very end. And I'm Tara Priyadarshini. We have two most important components here who have helped us through this scheduling, the technical aspect here. May I kindly have Jay Kumar and Prasanna here, please? They are the pillars of Rudram Dance Company. I only take care of just the dance aspect, and everything else, Prasanna and Jay takes care of it. We are actually missing another person, Mr. Sridhar. Unfortunately, because of unavoidable circumstances, he couldn't be here today. Thank you very much, and we truly, truly, truly appreciate your presence. Namaste.
Thank you very much. We have a few questions from our audience. We have some time here for a few questions.
Okay.
And let me say, that was absolutely wonderful, very beautiful. We're so appreciative that you did this evening with us.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of great compliments coming in. People are saying how beautiful it was, entertaining and expressive, and they're very thankful as well to be a part of this evening. So on to the questions. Someone's asking, how long did you learn dancing, and at what age did you start dancing?
I think I was playing too much on the street. So my mother caught hold of a dance teacher, local dance teacher in my hometown, and she put me there. But I found million reasons not to dance. I was never motivated to do it. But when I was around 14, something clicked into me, and I just passionately fell in love with dance. I have danced for almost about 35 years. And I found a teacher who was not in my hometown, but she was in another southern state. So I lived with her for almost about 11 years. And I have learned you cannot separate dance from me, unfortunately. I'm just deeply in love with dance.
Wonderful. Someone would like to know, how often do the students practice? How much time per week or month is that?
Are you asking me or my students?
On average, how often do
If
they?
I take myself, I practice at least 3 times a week. I still have a few Skype lessons from India so that somebody can beat me up to follow the discipline. I do practice 2 to 3 times a week, but I also do other physical fitness training. There are a couple of injuries, unfortunately. I've gone through this knee meniscus tear, and I've abused myself. So I do have to practice. Unlike these young girls who can jump into the dance, I cannot dance like that. I do have to stretch and practice several times before I can get into it.
Okay. Someone would like to know, at what age do children generally start learning these dances?
My advice is at least about 7 or 8 years old, because they would have been physically a little bit more developed and they're mentally able to comprehend what we teach. My personal advice is that people tend to ask me when they're 5 years old, their kids are saying, I said, it's very easy to learn the wrong moves, and it's so difficult to make them unlearn and relearn them. So my personal advice, we tend to take around end of 7 years or 8 years. But if they come at 10 years, that's a perfect time. There's a mental growth, maturity, and physical strength there. It's very strenuous. Dance is strenuous.
Yes.
Mhm.
Someone was also asking, is it only for girls, or is it boys and girls?
No, we have the best dancers is male dancers. Half of the time, the teachers who taught me back home in India were one of the best dancers in India. There is no restriction as to boy or a girl. Equally, we can teach them very well. But unfortunately, I've been not lucky enough to have a male student, and it's not restricted to Indians, just to let you know. There are, in Kalakshetra in southern part of India, where my guru was associated, there were many students from outside India had come and learned dance, and they are now professional dancers. I'm open. My doors are open for anybody to come and learn from us. We'll be very happy. I taught at the UF a few semesters, and I had several male dancers who had learned from me too.
Good. Someone is asking, where do you draw your inspiration for your choreographies?
Oh, several aspects. Several aspects. I have to learn to think outside the box. First is that it's the lyrics that matters the most, because 50% of dance is music. So we are portraying the characters that the music tells us to do, whether it is the Lord Krishna or Rama or a male or a female, it goes. But if it has to go beyond that, you have to read a lot of literature. You have to read a lot of this literature and know the musical component and also the rhythmic patterns. So it is a continual process of learning. Learning is a journey that can never be ended. It has to go on, and then that's the only way we can evolve ourselves. I hope I answered your question.
You did, and we're all with the library. We're also huge fans of lifelong learning, so I can relate to that. We have time for one more question here before we wrap up. Someone would like to know, how many different states or countries have you performed in?
I have perhaps performed at least about 18 to 19 different countries. And I have settled, I'm married here. My husband is a physician. I have married here and I've settled here from 23 years. The one request that my guru had for my husband is that don't make her stop dance. That was the only request she asked my husband to, because she immensely loves dancing. And I have been very fortunate for the support that I get it from my family, my students, and their extended family, their families too. It's just like one large crazy family here, honestly speaking. But we all are there to support each other. And
That's
the
wonderful.
growth of the student is the most important thing for us.
Great. Well, all right. Well, thank you very much. I'm just going to put a slide up on the screen here with some information for the audience. Oh, it went away. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. If you'd like to contact the library, you can call us at the number here on the screen. I am so sorry. My slideshow is disappearing on me. Here it is. You can call us at the number here on the screen, and you can also contact us online at hcplc.org/contact. Also, you can learn more about other events and classes that we offer with our calendar, online calendar at hcplc.org/events. And of course, you can also learn more about Rudram Dance Company at the website here, www.rudramdancecompany.com. Thank you, Tara. We really appreciate this. It was wonderful.
Appreciate it. Thank you, and good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon.